Greetings, travelers. This is Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru, and welcome back to Kingdom Come, Deliverance, where it is still decidedly grim. As you can see, yeah. Whoop, whoop, orf, orf, orf. Okay. By the way, yeah, that's my girlfriend. Already looted her. I'm also quite overstocked with stuff, so it's probably not good. But somewhere up here on the hill, I think. Yeah, there's the fam.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. Remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother? Yeah. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Of course, if you hadn't run, you'd have died too. And the sword would now be in the hands of the Empire. What? What?
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on?
Bishop,
What in God's name are you doing?
what do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
That's a fair question. You're looting corpses. Clang, clang, clatter, clatter. Oh. Well, yeah, but He's protecting his master.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Well, to be fair, I mean, I didn't take this helmet, you know, off a dead person or anything. And even if I did, they attacked me first, and I killed them fair and square. Alright, almost fair and square. Technically, I climbed up on the roof of a building and shot them with arrows because they only had swords and couldn't get me. But it doesn't matter! You know what? I asked first.
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
He's a bit of a bard, isn't he? I mean, sure, it's a little bit of a license there. Priest and peace aren't perfect rhymes, but it's got kind of the right rhythm there to it. I don't know. If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Now go away and leave me in peace. It's off by one syllable, which I just kind of instinctively added to it there. But yeah, all right, whatever. No one cares. No one does. No one does. Have I disturbed your looting? Lend me that spade, my good man.
Did you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it then?
Why? Yeah, why did it give me success on using the tough guy solution before, but now all of a sudden it's not possible? It's for Sir Radzig anyway.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
You know, I could say Father wanted to be buried here, and that would be the right answer, because what Father wanted is certainly more important than what some fat friar waves his hand over some plot of ground and gives some mumbo jumbo. All ground is all ground. I was going to say consecrated. All ground is consecrated ground. All ground is hallowed ground. This is the earth that your God has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. Or grim, you know, whatever. What of our... Look, you really are a piece of shit.
You know, you're an unbelievable piece of shit.
Hey! Stop that! Oh, he ran away. Okay, well, I got a level of unarmed out of that, so that was good for something. Don't be mad at me. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't going after your friend there. And if he's empty, it's not because I looted him before you got here. Where's the spade? All right. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Good dog. Alright. Dig a grave under the linden tree and bury your parents. Tripping over a dead horse. That's like beating a dead horse, really. If you think about it. Yeah, there were quite a few. There were a couple lone enemies that attacked me on the way here. And then there were a bunch of them. There were like 6 in this little settlement area on the left side of the map as you're heading down the road towards Skalitz.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Okay. I guess I gotta find a place to dig a hole. What do I get? What? There it is. Okay. What's up, pup?
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How are we gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Topsy-turvy!
Ow. Alright, well, you made short work of me.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
Almost.
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, young fuckers!
It's Teresa! Teresa? Teresa?
The game.
The girl who was gonna get raped and I distracted him. Deep Silver presents. Oh my god. Okay. Either this is the end credits, and that was the greatest disappointment of all time. I don't know. No Man's Sky was still probably worse. Or these are the opening credits and all of this has just been intro. In which case, that's freaking incredible. The dog's coming with us too. That's nice. Yeah. So these past two parts, all intro. No wonder it was so full of cutscenes. Just trying to set mood and establish the storyline. Presume I'm having some sort of trauma dream. Okay, it's not my parents. Okay. Oh. Do I actually get experience for killing phantoms? Oh, that's... People will start to hate me. Hey, I didn't do nothing. You can't tell who's... Well, I suppose I can tell by who attacks me, right? I can't tell where I am. Wait, I've seen this before. But I don't remember where.
You need some help?
Previously on Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Are you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Wow.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rutay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. You slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Aww.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now
No,
sleep.
they wouldn't.
You need your strength.
You're a keeper, Teresa.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How can she tell if the fever's broken if they don't have thermometers? Just hand on the back of the head? Back of the hand on the forehead, I mean? Hand on the back of the head. Wow! Yeah, you've got a fever. He fell over on his face right into the soup. Of course he has a fever. How'd you find me?
How did you manage to save me?
Oh, I gained a
You were
speech level.
lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Hamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What were you doing there?
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Well, she's right. There isn't always hope. Sometimes there isn't any. But she said they killed my friends, my family, everyone I've ever loved. But we're friends, right? I mean, we had a nice little giggle there where you were making fun of me or something there. Well, it was at my dad's forge, so hey, you know, don't give up, right? And we're looking for me? Specifically me?
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robart. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
Says I. I do wonder about that. Was it just because you had a history with your father? That they were friends? Or is there more to the story?
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
I can beat you up! I mean, oh, yes, I'm very weak.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh,
I'm completely
I've felt as
valid.
if Since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying around long enough. I'll figure out where I am when I get outside.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perchtime. He's a guest of Sir Hanish of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, but I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see.
You insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you my life. Literally.
I owe you both my life. And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Food! Lobster Newburg. Trout almondine. Oh. Pancakes. Ah, I'll take it. Oh, we got a soup pot too. Don't forget the soup pot. Vengeance started. Get Father's sword back. Find out who led the raid on Skalitz and avenge your family. Also, probably learn a little bit about fighting before you try that, because otherwise you're going to get your butt handed to you again. Find Markfart von Aulitz. Markfart von Aulitz. And crush him like bug. Do not like... Wait. I saw fire. There it is. Do I actually have stuff to cook? No, I got nothing. Cool. Well, I'm taking whatever you got. We'll figure it out on the way. Alright. Now, do I have a trunk here? There we go. Let's, well, let's start by taking all. Being able to read was a very rare skill. You can open a book and try to make sense of the glyphs. Glyphs. I can't even read now, and I'm not a blacksmith. And then it went off the screen before I could finish it. That's fantastic. Well, apparently I have to be trained to read. And you know, I haven't even done any of this codex stuff. There's a lot here. I'm going to just go ahead and assume it means a whole lot more depth to the story, and I'll do that offline, because I'm not going to hold you up while I sit here and read. Not exactly riveting. Alright. Alright, well. Well, hey. I guess
Right with you, young fellow.
Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? I'm Henry. Thanks for taking care of me.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Pesce, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo, and took of you being at death's door. While you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in the ditch.
True.
Look the way over. I'm not afraid of hard work.
He won't pay for that shoveling manure, and might have a better job for you, when it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
What would you need from me? Can I just pay?
Look, couldn't I just pay you instead?
I'd say you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the cost, and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
Yeah, I have money. Can I just pay him?
That much? You're a usurer. But so be it. Here you are.
Fine. The debt should be paid. But if you're interested in work, I still need that job done.
Well, tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch me. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You could dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Just tell me what I need to do. I mean, as far as how do I feel about corpses, do you see my clothing? Do you see the padded coif? Which is apparently really gross, and I should take it off at the next available opportunity. Little padding that goes underneath the helmet. Jeez. It's literally drenched.
Prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. Well, go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Woodson, Cohelnus Miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Coherence? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
Alright. there is a certain sense to his perverse logic, because it is just meat. But life on Earth, among other humans, in addition to dealing with the world, is dealing with the other monkeys. And in a time when people are addressing each other with such greetings as Christ be praised and hallelujah, being discovered to be a grave robber probably would go a long way to getting you hung. Just saying. So, yeah, I don't think so.
That was a pretty speech, but you're still talking about a filthy deed. I won't do it. I value my honour higher than coin.
I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me.
Okay, well, apparently there's a bug. I already paid him, but they didn't modify the dialogue to cover that possibility, so maybe they don't expect you to have it by the time you get here, but you know, if you stand on the roof of a house and shoot people with arrows until they die, you can pick their bodies pretty clean. Oh, I gotta say, I just love this place. I mean, don't you just feel like you could go for a swim? Okay, it's gonna be a little muddy right here. But it's nice. Oh, okay. Just a little, some kind of weird animation thing it was doing there. All right, well, okay, that door doesn't appear to open. Well, I guess the thing to do is to head towards... Where is this? Seems to be... that's the guy that wanted me to get hides for him in Talmberg. Now this is Sir Radzig here, so that's right nearby. Alrighty then. So that's this one, and that's that one way off in the distance. Why is he still being marked? Oh, hey. I'm heading into town. You need anything?
Have you eaten yet?
Yeah, I'm full up. It was delicious. Thank you.
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Forgot to take off the blood thing on my head. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed. Yeah, this right here. I'm gonna keep it. I just, you know, don't want to be talking to people with blood dripping down my face. Hey, how you doing? Liable to give people a bad impression of you. Oh, so pretty. If we really are past the age of cutscenes and I can just enjoy the open world now. That's going to make me very happy, because this is just such a nice world to explore. Okay. Oh.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad.
Kobyla or Kobyla?
What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I'm his blacksmith.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
14 and 14. Yeah, he's not having none of that, and I'm sure he's not going to be intimidated by my prowess as a fighter either. So, are you looking for money?
Maybe a little coin would clear the way? How much do you want?
Oh. Alright. Well, let me offer you... Yeah, let me offer you 9.
Are we agreed?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Alright, so you bring it to 9.5. There you go. Perfect.
See how nicely we can get along? Welcome to the town.
Okay. I was, like, really way too close to you there. Yeah, see? You're supposed to feel uncomfortable when somebody stands that close to you. Okay. Well. What's the matter with Beggar Jane? How? Don't you want to ask her about why she's face down in the mud? Okay, I'm just going to walk away, because those don't seem like things I would want to say to that person. Weird. I hear clanking. Is that a blacksmith? I see I discovered a grindstone, apparently. Oop, private area. Which may not be a bad thing. But, you know, let's do things intentionally if we're going to do them.
So many people died and this bastard has to survive.
Say what? Oh, it's him! It's the drunkard who owed my father money!
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
Pleasant as always. You still owe me. The interest rate is going up.
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry?
Do you really want to make me angry? You really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. What am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Let's hear it.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
It depends. If there's money to be had, if you're full of malarkey, then I'm going to come and stab you.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecot.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecots could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
What's a dovecot? What are you for? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Alright. Looks like the tools of the trade with regard to making stuff. Although it doesn't seem to be prompting me for any... Oh, okay, start. Can I actually... What? Oh, I actually have to keep pressing the pedal to keep the grindstone turning, do I? Recognize correct honing by flying sparks, whereas black smoke tells you you're damaging it. Okay, well that's a sensible... Oh yeah! Oh, I leveled up maintenance. Let's take a look. Well, I remember that the value was like 400 and something, and now it's 500 and something, so I definitely improved it. That's pretty good. All right. I like that. You know, in Skyrim, you sit down at a grindstone, but you just click things. This is an actual... You got to get the blade laying right on the stone and apply the right amount of pressure while you keep tapping the pedals to keep the wheel turning. I really love all the detail and thought that went into just even the most mundane of processes in this game. All right. Okay. Whoa. Where the heck did you just come from? Bug number 2.
What is what? I'll take
People beaming down from the Enterprise.
That'll be all.
Here's your change. Thank you. Call again. I'm here.
What do you need change for? Since the Federation doesn't use money! Sorry. Well, they don't. Or so they say. Apothecary. Didn't he say I ran up a bill with him, too? Hey, buddy, do I owe you money?
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. The last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
That's what I thought. It's that guy. Yeah, I'm doing good. Undoubtedly thanks in some small part to the leeches that you plastered all over me while I was unconscious. Thanks so much.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
Who can teach me to read? That's a good question.
Me. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
I'm sorry, where did you say he was?
In Ushitz.
That's what I thought you said. I think a previous scribe named the town and didn't read it out loud to anybody and just assumed that, you know, all the illiterate people would just not get the joke. So, about that debt.
About that debt.
Wow, that's gonna really cut into my cash, but okay.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, let's see if I've got anything that I can unload here. Oh. Save game. Well, I think that's the game's way of telling me that it's time to call this one apart. I haven't even been keeping track here. Oh yeah, it's been about an hour, so it's been long enough. Don't want to make these too long. So, until next time, we'll go ahead and leave Henry in this lovely little town, not yet having crawled back to his master and admitted that he lost his sword, but still, could be a lot worse. You could be dead. So, until then, this has been Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru saying thank you and drive through. And thanks for watching. Now, let's see. Can I sell any of the loot that I got off the dead... items I found in the woods, possibly brought to me by elves. Yeah, that's the ticket.